It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by Agile Dad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. Have you ever wondered who says Agile makes a difference anyway? One of the things that I try to do is I always try to humanize Agile and Scrum implementations, and I try to seek out other business professionals or people who are inspirational, who help uplift me and help drive me to understand that Agile can be and should be better. Now, many of these people in their own right may not have realized that they were Agile at all, but the fact is, we have some pretty powerful Agilists in our corner to help support our Agile way of thinking. Starting at the very top with Albert Einstein. Who would have thought? Einstein said, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. The important thing is that you never stop questioning." Wow. That's a powerful quote, right? So it teaches us that, we can learn from our mistakes, we can learn from our past patterns, inspect and adapt, that we can live for today, that we can, pursue the things and dreams and products and services that we need to do, but to never stop asking questions, to never stop being curious, because if you stop being curious, then obviously that's going to inhibit your ability to continue down an agile path. Just a powerful, powerful statement from an incredible man. The next one comes up from Stephen Hawking. Now, we all know about Stephen Hawking, but Stephen Hawking said, quote, "Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change." And I think that I don't think, I know that that's true. I think that sometimes we fear change. And when we fear change, that's due usually to a lack of knowledge or a lack of intelligence. So those who are the most intelligent are the ones who aren't afraid and can adapt to change quickly. Those are the people who are prepared and ready for anything. And they've got a plan A and a plan B, right? They've got a backup plan and they know exactly what they need to do to be successful and to uplift others. This next young lady is someone else who we all might know very well. Someone by the name of Michelle Obama, former First Lady, said, "There is no magic to achievement. It's really all about hard work, choices, and persistence." Now, when people ask me about Scrum or Agile and they ask me about implementations, a lot of times the way I describe it is hard work and choices, making the right decisions, and persistence. So that line of thinking is very much an Agile line of thinking. Now, once again, these people never proclaim to be doing Agile, but in their own mindset, they all were. How about Thomas Edison? Thomas Edison said, "There's always a better way to do it. Find it." I like that, right? He was known for his attempts to make the light bulb and how many times he failed, but he didn't look at it as a negative. He always said, quote, "There's a better way to do it. We just need to find it." And I think that finding that better way is so powerful. It's an opportunity for us to really figure out and learn from failure. Failure is only the beginning. Failure is the first step towards success. And I think that we need to appreciate it and look at it more from that direction. Here's one from Mae Jemison. Now, you may not recognize that name, but she was the first African American woman astronaut that went into space. And she's all decked out in her NASA uniform in the picture I'm looking at. And her quote was one that I didn't take lightly. Her quote is an awesome one. Here's her quote. She said, "Don't let anyone rob you of your imagination, your creativity, or your curiosity. It's your place in the world. It's your life. Go on and do all you can with it and make it the life that you want to live." Wow. How many times do I wish I could give a product owner that advice, right? Don't let anyone rob you of your creativity and imagination, right? Or your curiosity. It's your place in the world. It's your life. Make it happen. That's a powerful statement, a powerful measure that we as Agilists should honor what we're being asked to do and should be able to, press forward, which I think is just so great, right? And I love that I was able to include her in my set. Here's another one, a sports reference. This one came from a gentleman by the name of John Wooden, who said, "Failure is not fatal, but failure to change might be." And I think that's a good lesson on adaptation, right? If you do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, I believe that was the definition of insanity. So this is an opportunity for us to really hone in and make change and to make change happen. So once again, great advice, great counsel comes from a sporting world. Once again, a very agile statement. And of course, I had to close with a funny one. So this funny quote came from none other than yours truly. And I said this at a conference, and it just got a lot of laughter and a lot of traction. So I thought I'd share it with you, hoping to brighten your day. I said, quote, Agile is not a one size fits all model. We just need to all come to terms that not everyone looks good in spandex. And, it's funny when I said it, but at the same time, it's true. I think too many people try to squeeze everything into their Agile implementation or say, hey, Agile works and anyone can do it for anything. Anyone can cook, right? And that's not true. We need to have a little more, how should I put it, disciplined way of figuring out when and how we apply Agile in our organizations and how it's going to work. Now, I don't believe we have to be completely dogmatic. We can take a pragmatic approach to it, but I do believe that we have to have the right level of information. And I would argue that many people who are practicing Agile don't have that level of information that they should. So I think it's important for us just to recognize, hey, that we have to pivot and we have to make some adjustments. So I guess my point in all of these different celebrities, if you will, pulling it all together and telling you about my thoughts of how they're agile in their own likeness, is to inspire you to do great things. That agile is intended to help us do great things. And I think that if we just leverage each of these individuals who are giants upon pillars, that we could easily break through some of the walls that are holding us back and achieve greater business agility. And I think that we sometimes are the only thing holding us back. So don't be afraid. Don't be bashful. Go in knowing that you have a fighting chance and go in knowing that what you do is going to make a difference. So that's going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, if you have a topic you want us to cover, reach out to us at learnmoreatagiledad.com. We'd love to hear from you. As always, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.